everyone, welcome back to V Budgets, and today we're going to be stuffing for week 2 of January. I'm actually quite excited to report that I have got a little bit more extra money than I thought for this week to stuff, because my ex-husband, Clara's dad, owed me £60 at the end of last year, and he finally transferred it into my account at the weekend. So happy to report that I have a little bit of extra budget. However, saying that, the original plan would have been to put that against debt to help me clear out my debt balance as quickly as possible. But the universe had a different plan for me. And this morning, I woke up and the coffee machine died. Let's take a minute's silence. My trusted Nespresso machine Magimix that I've had for pretty much 12 years has finally packed it in. I mean, technically it still does work. It does turn on, but when you press the green button for the coffee to actually come out, it only lasts about a second. So if you want a latte, even if you need that little bit of coffee in the cup, you have to keep turning it on, pressing the green button, and then it turns off. So you turn it back on and you press in the green button. So basically you end up milking the coffee machine, which, let me tell you, it is not a pleasant experience. So I have decided to bite the bullet and just get a new coffee machine. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm going to get the cheapest original Nespresso coffee machine I can get my hands on, and that will do for the moment. To be fair, I don't really spend money on coffee outside of the house anyway, so it's totally worth the investment. So without further ado, let's get into it. So we're back with our little tracker for week 2. I've already included the extra money that I will be stuffing. And we will start with my sinking funds on Hyperjar, and we're going to be stuffing £100 actually, because even though that says 95 and the wallet has 100, is because I actually moved the school fund that I mentioned in my previous video into my Hyperjar. Obviously it's still in the tracker under spending, but I've made a note that it's now a sinking fund. And I've also moved my window envelope from Monzo to my Hyperjar. So let's start with our sinking funds, and we start with annual pay. Annual pay is going to get £5 today. And that, as usual, is to do with anything Amazon Prime, all of those annual expenses. So that's done. Next is home insurance. Home insurance is going to have £5 added to it. There we go. Next is car insurance. And car insurance is going to get £10. And as I said in my previous video, this has been depleted in December because I was able to pay for my annual fee in advance. So we're now saving for the full year ahead of the January 2023 renewal. Next is going to be car maintenance. Again, this is for tax, MOT, service, and anything extra that needs to happen. And again, this one will have £10 for this week, and obviously was depleted in December because all of my car expenses actually need to happen before Christmas. And I lied. I actually need to put £20 in here. I did that last week as well. I'm trying to go with the order here, but I'm actually finding it more confusing than anything else. Anyway, it's fine. So that has a total of £20 in it now for this week, and that brings it to 40 because it's week 2. Perfect. So swimming is next on the list. And swimming is going to get £5 again this week, just to keep it ticking along. So that has £113 in total, and we put £10 so far this month. Christmas has currently got £10 in it, and we started the fund back again last stuffing, and we're going to add another £10 this week. The idea is to get it to £600 by Black Friday, really. That's when I tend to do most of my Christmas shopping. So we're going to have to try and see if we can bulk it up quicker, perhaps over the summer. Let's see how we get on. Gifts again, it's getting £10 this week. None of these sinking funds were touched last week, so now we have a total of £98. It really annoys me when it's not a whole number. I almost feel like I want to try and find £2 somewhere to get it to 100, but I won't. Next is Holiday. Now, Holiday is getting £20 this week. So total, it has £75 so far. Again, this was depleted over Christmas because we went abroad to see our families. Medical, it has £140 in it currently, and we're going to add another £5. Wonderful. So we've added £10 so far this month, and that will take it to £145. Then we have Vinny. Vinny didn't get anything last week, but we're adding £5 this week, and that is for his yearly booster and worming tablet. Basically his yearly checkup at the vet, which is about £80 it works out. So he now has £45 in there. That's great. And then finally we've got school, which is down here, and we didn't put anything in school last week, but we are going to put £5 this week. Again, just to keep it ticking along as well, because it won't be long until I actually have to start getting Clara stuff over the summer. So I really want to try and build it up to at least £150. And then hopefully Clara's dad would also be able to get something, maybe like her shoes or I don't know, whatever it is that needs to be bought. But it would be good to have £150 away for like the branded school uniform stuff. I actually read an article somewhere last year that said that some schools are not going to be doing the branded things anymore. I'm not sure how true it is. If you know more about that, can you let me know? Be interested to see whether perhaps by the time Clara goes to school, we're not going to have to spend £25 on a sweatshirt or a PE kit, you know. So that should be the end of our sinking fund, and our wallet is now 0. So that is that. And we will now be moving on to our spending and move on to Monzo. So we're back on Monzo for our spending money. I am seriously considering moving everything to Hyperjar, but I find it so like Monzo is sort of like the one that I had originally started with, and I'm finding it really hard to let go. Plus my partner has Monzo, so if we need to transfer each other money back and forth, it's quite easy to like split bills, etc. So I'm finding it hard to let go, but we'll see where we get to. Now let's start with our spending money. So spending money is going to get 20 this week. So it obviously got depleted last week because of our date night, but it's getting 20 again for the week. Date night, as you know, is not going to be getting anything because we treated ourselves last week. Vinny, that's for like Vinny's cat litter and food. That is going to get £10 this week because it didn't get anything. Oh no, it did get £5 last week, so now it has £15. Great. Beauty, as you know, this money should have gone to my nails, but my nail technician actually ended up having COVID, so I'm not having my nail appointment until Wednesday this week. However, I am going to add an extra £20 to this for this week, because at some point, either end of Jan or beginning of Feb, I'm going to need to get my hair done. So I want to make sure that I'm going to have enough money for that. Family time this week is getting £10, so it takes us to £15 in total in this pot. Home. Now, this is it, you guys. This is where my extra money is going. So the coffee machine that I saw is about £100. So we're going to put £80 in home for this week. It previously had 20, but plus the £60 that my ex sent through. So we now have £101 and 10p. And I'm hoping to find the machine for, I think the cheapest I've seen it is £97, £99. So that should cover it. Clara is getting £10 again this week. She has £20. Miscellaneous is adding an extra £5. Now, I know I said in my previous video that I would have needed to bulk this up a little bit more. And household, but yeah, I'm having to put all the funds in other pots at the moment. So £5 should be enough for the week. Clothes is getting £10. So that takes me to £15, which is great. It's going to build up. Fuel is actually going to get another £10. So I should have 20 in the pot. That's great. Groceries is going to get £40. That's the standard for the week. So £40 in the pot. And household is going to get £5. Like I said, I would have liked to add it more on this pot, but I'm just unable to. I've got £10. I think I will be okay this week not to get everything. I think I definitely need to get dishwasher tablets and softener, but maybe I can wait to get a couple of the other household bits I needed for until next week and bulk next week's spend. So for the moment, it is what it is, and that should mean that is all of our money gone. So this is it, you guys. That is £320 that we have stuffed today in our sinking funds and our spending. I will definitely let you know how I get on this week. I would really appreciate if you could like and subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out. I'm really trying to grow my channel at the moment, and I appreciate every single comment, every single like, and every single tip that you can give me on how I can make this even more interesting for you. But thank you so much for the feedback so far. I feel so blessed to be part of this community, and I can't wait to see what this week has got in serve for all of us. So see you on the next one. Bye.